This is your one and only 𝐈𝐸𝐺𝐸_81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and today I'm going to show you how to easily get infinite crafting components in Cyberpunk 2077, as well as why you should never break down a single weapon. Let's get to it. So with all the revamped systems, you need crafting components, and you need a lot of them, especially if you are going to invest heavily into cyberware and you want to upgrade it to its max. Well, don't worry, because there is a very simple way you can get all of the crafting components you could ever need. So I am over here at ♦. You can find ♦ here on the map. There is a fast travel location right outside his place, and right out in front of his shop there are these vending machines that sell these guns. These are absolute trash guns, but the important thing is you can buy them for 100 eddies a piece. And this is absolutely insane because they break down into 5 crafting components. This means you can get 5 crafting components at a time for only 100 eddies. Now I know what you're thinking, you're like, that's great, Firespark, but where am I going to get all of this money for all of these crafting components? Well, money isn't that big of an issue in the revamped edition of Cyberpunk. Guns sell for an absolutely insane amount of money. However, there is a crafting loop here that you can do just in case you're having money issues, and you can use this in order to fund your crafting component habit very easily. Now I do want to point out real quick that these vending machines are all over the map, and there are a few other locations like this one where there are a bunch of them in a row. This is just the first one that I could remember where there were a bunch of them. If you just spam click the crap out of one of these really fast, you can break them. From what I can tell, they do drop infinite amount of guns, but it's best if you click one, then click another, then click back to the other one, then click to the other one. You want to give them a few seconds in between clicking them, and clicking between 2 or 3 is going to give them that time so that you don't break them. But if for any reason they stop putting out guns, just skip 24 hours and they should put out guns again. I haven't had to do that. They seem to be infinite, but yeah, just wanted to put that out there. So let's talk about this crafting loop. So you need 6 of these. 6 of these are going to give you 30 crafting components, which is the base you need to craft any gun. After you've broken down a bunch of these and you have a bunch of crafting components, you want to go over to your crafting inventory and you want to craft the D5 Sidewinder, the basic version. This only costs 30 basic crafting components and it sells for 770 eddies. Buying these guns was a $600 investment. You sell the gun that you made for $770. That means you made $170 profit off of it. That is enough to buy another gun, which would be 5 crafting components and a little bit more, almost 2 guns. So if for some reason you're having an issue funding your crafting component obsession, you can do this loop in order to make infinite money in the game. It's going to be extremely boring, and you would probably be better off just doing a loop of killing enemies over and over again and taking their guns and then selling them for the money in order to just go buy these guns to break them down. But if you need infinite money and you want to do it this way, there you go. But because these guns only cost you 100 and they break down into 5 crafting components each, you should never ever break down a single white gun that you get in this game. You should 100% sell every single one of them. If you need crafting components, you just come buy these guns because you're going to get more. A single gun that an enemy drops can sell from anywhere to 500 and up, and that is just early game. That's super early game. I'm only level 14 and they're easily dropping guns that are worth 700 or more. If you break down any of these trash guns, you're only going to get 5 basic crafting components. If you take a gun that is worth 700 eddies and you break it down, that is 35 crafting components you just gave up for 5 crafting components. Now, higher tier items are going to be a bit of a different story, as well as higher tier crafting components. This trick will give you the ability to fund all of your crafting component needs, but it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt as you get into the higher levels of gear. And this is because you need 5 of the previous crafting component every time you want to tier up to the next one. So because these pistols cost 100 eddies, if you want to make a tier 2 crafting component, so the green one, they're going to cost you 100 eddies a piece. If you want to craft the blue ones, they're going to cost you 500 eddies a piece. Now, obviously there is an infinite money loop here, and tiering up like this would work in a pinch, but it's gonna be really time consuming and not very efficient to do. All right, and that is pretty much it for this one. Hopefully you found this video helpful and informational. If you did, please consider hitting the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified when I upload other videos. And if you're looking for some more Cyberpunk content, you can find a link to another one of my videos on the screen right now. I want to give an absolute massive shout out and thank you to all of my channel supporters for helping to keep these videos sponsor free. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to become an official channel supporter, check out the links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and share your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.